Okay, Dean. You want to play law? Okay. Let's play law. Title 18, U.S.C., Section 242. Whoever, under color of any law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom, willfully subjects any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district to the deprivation of any right, privileges, or immunities secured or protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both, and if bodily injury results from the acts committed in violation of this section, or if such act including the use, attempted use, or threatened use of a dangerous weapon, explosives, or fire, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both, and if death results from the act committed in violation of this section, or if such acts including kidnapping or attempted to kidnap, aggravated sexual abuse, or any attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse or attempt to kill, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term of years or for life or both, or may be sentenced to death. You want to fucking play law with me? All right. Round 2. U.S. Code 241, conspiracy against rights. If two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district in the free exercise, enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him or her or it by the Constitution or laws of the United States, or because of his having so exercised the same, or if two or more persons go in disguise on the highway or on the premise of any other with intent to prevent or hinder his free exercise, enjoyment of any right, privilege, or so secured, shall be fined under this title, imprisoned not more than 10 years or both, and if death results from the acts committed in the violation of this section, or if such acts committed include kidnapping or attempted to kidnap, aggravated sexual abuse, or attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse, or any attempt to kill, they shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term of years for life or both, or may be sentenced to death. That's 2. Now, Federal Rule 60. Dean. Yeah. Federal Rule 60, B3. Okay. You will take Carol Sherwood's video, and you will find out what program she used, and you will run that program and see if you can produce the same result. If or when you do, then you are required to turn that over to the defense, Kathleen T. Zellner, and tell her in no uncertain terms that she is to file a Federal Rule 60B3 brought upon the court. Or you're going to face deprivation of rights under color of law. And if Kathleen T. Zellner does not shit and get the fuck off the pot and go file under Federal Rule 60B3, then you're looking at a conspiracy against rights if you don't speak up and file yourself and kick that bitch off his fucking case and go back and do your job right this time. You got it? Oh. Okay. Here's how I fuck you. Under just a minute. Fucking shit. Okay. Under fraud, Rule 60, yeah. There's a little clause in there, yeah. It says, or independent action, What the fuck does that mean? That means I don't need Zellner. I don't need you. I don't need Buting. I don't need the Knight Rider. I don't need Dresden. I don't need all you fucking incompetent fucking assholes. I don't need you. Why? Because Federal Rule 60B4, and you drop down and you find out what the fuck. Voiding a judgment, fraud, okay. That, because Stephen Avery and Brendan Dash have been broadcast over the fucking news, okay, there's what's known as a public entity. And being a public entity, we as a public can file an independent action in a class action lawsuit because you're defrauding us. So we can file in federal fucking court and we don't need your ass. Anybody want to sign a petition to free Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey under Federal Rule 60B3, brought upon the court based upon Cheryl Sherwood's finding that there is 2 bins on the firewall of the RAV4 that processes the West Concentrated Crime Lab, yes or no? You want Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey out of fucking prison, yes or no? Well, they're not going to get there with these fucking boobs. Yeah, you incompetent little fuck. Yeah, man. So why don't you do that? You want to do that? Now, go look at Federal Rule 60B4, void a judgment. Voiding a judgment. Why don't you just walk in there with Carol Sherwood's video with your rendition of that you duplicated the same thing she duplicated? You can't use hers. You have to use yours. You have to contact her, find out which one she used, take a stock photo, do it your fucking self, and that is admissible in a court of law. And if you don't do that, you are going to get fucked. Now, is that serious enough for your ass?